Mar Vista Pictures proudly presents highlights from Takeuchi Galleries and True Social Networking's special event and art show. This show was a tribute to the Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, in which we have provided a section giving the history of this important month in America. Additionally, a mini behind-the-scenes documentary is also featured after the highlights footage. Finally, an exclusive interview with CAO YONG, Dr. Ida Takla O'Reilly from the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, Golden Globe Awards, former president for 4 years and current trustee, her daughter Dominique Appleby, founder and editor-in-chief Arnold Garcia from Shine On Hollywood Magazine, and Derek Tadashi Takeuchi, CEO of Takeuchi Galleries, hosted by Lacey Phillips, aka Uncle Earl, from the Underground Experience Radio Show, an ultimate underground TV project. Please enjoy our film. In honor of May, which was Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, a celebration of the culture, traditions, and history of Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders in the United States, proudly presents the Freedom Show, an art show for the world-renowned artist CAO YONG. In addition, there was a mega business social networking event. When the show was announced, CAO YONG was in China overseeing the building of the CAO YONG Museum. CAO YONG is globally recognized as a true living modern-day master. Among the artworks that has attracted international acclaim and has received countless awards and honors was his powerful art piece he named Freedom, a painting in which he says is much more than just any painting. Originally, it was inspired as a dedication to the brave and the fallen from the horrific 9/11 tragedy. CAO YONG passionately explained he found himself pouring all his heart and soul into this painting. He said it became about the spirit of liberty, the dream of peace, the universality of love, the power of determination, the grace of God, and the hope for mankind. His artworks Freedom, China, Catalina My Love, and the picture of him from the front cover of Shine On Hollywood Magazine's May 2013 issue were featured 3 separate times for an entire week on the 4 NASDAQ buildings in New York's Times Square in 2013. To briefly communicate a little history in regards to this month and the magnitude of importance of this event in celebration of this special month that originated when an original bill which President Jimmy Carter signed as a joint resolution for the celebration on October 5th, 1978, assigning the first week in May as Asian American Heritage Week. In 1990, George H.W. Bush signed a bill passed by Congress to extend Asian American Heritage Week to a month. This bill has not been touched or changed for the last 24 years since President Bush extended it from a week to a month, until only 44 days before Takeuchi Galleries art show on May 28, 2014, and only 8 days prior to the president departing on his 9-day trip to Asia, where he visited Japan, the Republic of Korea, Malaysia, and the Philippines. President Barack Obama signed a proclamation changing the name from Asian Pacific American Heritage Month to Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month on April 14, 2014. A press release was sent out on May 1, 2014 by the press secretary of the White House with the presidential proclamation. Here is the president's official statement at the end of his proclamation. Please note, the entire proclamation can be seen at the link provided within the following statement. Now, therefore, I, Barack Obama, President of the United States of America, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the United States, do hereby proclaim May 2014 as Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. I call upon all Americans to visit www.whitehouse.gov/AAPI to learn more about the history of Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders, and to observe this month with appropriate programs and activities. Asians have been a part of America from the beginning. The month of May was chosen to commemorate the immigration of the first Japanese to the United States on May 7, 1843, And to mark the anniversary of the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad on May 10, 1869, the majority of the workers who laid the tracks were Chinese immigrants. Please enjoy these photos too, as we share with you about Asia's incredible influence in America, and highlights of a few trips and articles of President Barack Obama's recent trips to Asia. In 2009, President Barack Obama visited China, and in an article written by Dale Kreischer and Tony Hutchinson, they mentioned the excitement of the Chinese and their art district. Here is a portion of that article. One striking aspect of President Obama's visit to China is the excitement it has generated at all social levels throughout the country. Rather than being seen as dry, political event with little relationship to ordinary people's lives, as such events often are perceived, President Obama's trip here has energized Chinese and foreign residents alike. Beijing is a city of intellectuals, artists, and scholars with a lively and active art scene. While the large establishment, supported and state-controlled arts industry flourishes, so too do hundreds of small, informal gatherings of artists, creating things of beauty for art's sake. In 2012, President Obama went to Thailand, Burma, and Cambodia. Here's a few pictures from President Obama and Hillary Clinton's 2012 trip to Asia. Recently, President Barack Obama made a trip to Asia from April 22nd to 29th, 2014. Here is a quick introduction to a blog at www.whitehouse.gov. President Obama's fifth trip to Asia during his time in office will underscore a continued focus on the Asia-Pacific region and commitment to his vision of rebalancing to the world's largest emerging region. The president's visit to Japan, the Republic of Korea, Malaysia, and the Philippines will focus on our major priorities in the region, modernizing our alliances, supporting democratic development, advancing the Trans-Pacific Partnership and commercial ties, investing in regional institutions, and deepening cultural and people-to-people ties. TAKEUCHI Galleries was so honored when they heard CAO YONG had decided to fly in from China to attend the event. Here are highlights from CAO YONG's art show on May 28th, brought to you by TAKEUCHI Galleries, Mar Vista Pictures, True Social Networking, and Shine On Hollywood Magazine.
Or CAO YONG books signed by the artist?
Yeah.
Okay, well, one of the main reasons we're here, other than the business networking, is to introduce an amazing artist. I don't know if you guys have paid attention to most of this wall over here, Has anybody checked out that wall? All right. What do you think of that wall? Pretty awesome wall. All right. We have an amazing guest that flew all the way over from China. All right. So I want to introduce CAO Young.